Hello students, today we are going to learn a new chapter from your general science, that is cell and cell organelles. In this chapter we are going to learn about the cell and the different parts in cell or different organelles of cell. So let's start cell and cell organelles. So we already know that the living organism is made up of cell, that is maybe all the animal and plants and whatever the living organisms are there, that is made up of cell. And cell is a structural and functional unit of living organism. We already know that, we studied in our previous standard, that is the cell is a structural and functional unit of living organism. According to the functions, cell of different size and structure are found in different organ. हमारे बॉडी में बहुत सारा ऑर्गन्स है, सो ईच ऑर्गन कंटेन डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सेल्स, उसका साइज स्ट्रक्चर सब चेंज रहता है. सो व्हाट इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ सेल? So here in this chapter they gave two cells, one is plant cell and another one is animal cell. Structure of the cell. Observe the following figures, write the names and complete the chart. So here this is the plant cell and this is animal cell. Animal या human being में ये cell रहता है and plants it contains this cell. So this is first part is in plant cell. This one is mitochondria and this is the cell wall. Cell का wall है. एंड उसके बाद में जो नेक्स्ट लेयर इज देयर, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सेल मेम्ब्रेन. दिस पर्पल कलर दैट इज कॉल्ड एज न्यूक्लियोलस. दिस ग्रीन कलर द इनसाइड फ्लूइड दैट इज कॉल्ड एज साइटोप्लाज्म. एंड दिस स्ट्रक्चर इज कॉल्ड एज गोल्गी कॉम्प्लेक्स. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम and this one is chloroplast. And this entire, it is a whole, means वहाँ पे gap रहता है, that's why it is called as vacuole. So this is plant cell. It contains mitochondria, cell wall, cell membrane, nucleolus, cytoplasm, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum and chloroplast and vacuole. Next, this is the animal cell. Animal cell also contain mitochondria and this is nucleolus and this one is nucleus. Nucleus is bigger one and nucleolus, it is present inside the nucleus. This outer layer is cell membrane and the small holes are called as vesicle and this bigger hole is called as pinocytotic vesicle. ये बड़ा वाला होल के लिए pinocytotic vesicle and the small holes are called as simple vesicle. So it contains cell membrane, nucleus, nucleolus and mitochondria. So these are the plant cell and animal cell with their parts. Now here they are give some of the components in cells. You have to tell which is present in animal cell or plant cell. कुछ कंपोनेंट्स दिया है वो प्रेजेंट है एनिमल सेल में और प्लांट सेल में, वो हमें बताना है. फॉर एग्जांपल फर्स्ट वन है सेल मेम्ब्रेन. सो सेल मेम्ब्रेन इट इज प्रेजेंट इन एनिमल सेल एंड प्लांट सेल, दोनों में है. सो दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन बोथ द सेल. नेक्स्ट सेल वॉल. Cell wall is present in plant cell but cell wall is absent in animal cell. So cell wall is absent in animal cell and present in plant cell. Here they give one component that is present in animal cell and absent in plant cell. Which one it is? So that is lysosomes. Lysosome is present in animal cell and which is absent in plant cell. We didn't notice this or we didn't wrote about the lysosome here, but lysosome is present in animal cell but absent in plant cell. Next, plastids. Plastids are absent in animal cell and it is present in प्लांट सेल. यहाँ पे प्लास्टिड के बारे में हमने नहीं लिखा बट दिस इज अ कंपोनेंट विच इज प्रेजेंट इन प्लांट सेल बट एब्सेंट इन एनिमल सेल. नेक्स्ट, endoplasmic reticulum. ER means endoplasmic reticulum, which is present in both the plant as well as animal. प्लांट सेल में भी एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम है एंड एनिमल सेल में भी है. वैक्यूल which is present in animal and plant cell. Golgi complex both are present in and this is present in both the cell, that is animal and plant cell. Mitochondria which is present in both the cell. So यहाँ पे cell membrane which is present in animal and plant cell. Cell wall which is absent in animal cell but present in the plant cell. Lysosome present in animal cell but absent in plant cell. Plastids present in plant cell but absent in animal cell. Endoplasmic reticulum, it is present in both the cell. Vacuole, Golgi complex and mitochondria are present in both the cell, means animal cell as well as plant cell. So these are the cell components. Now we are going to learn about the components, each type of components of a cell. Cell में कौन कौन सा component है उसके बारे में हम लोग स्टडी करने जा रहे हैं. So first one is cell wall. So cell wall, we already know that cell wall is present in only plant cell and it is absent in animal cell. So it is found around cells of algae, fungi and plants. किस में रहता है? algae में, fungi and plant. And animal cells lack cell wall, means animal cell do not contain cell wall. Cell wall is an elastic and strong coat around cell membrane. Cell membrane के outside क्या रहता है? Cell wall, and it is elastic and strong. What is the nature of that cell wall? Which is elastic as well as very strong. It is mainly composed of carbohydrates like cellulose and pectin. So cell wall is made up of cellulose and pectin. Afterwards, polymers like lignin, suberin, cutin are added in cell wall as per need. So major it is made up of cellulose and pectin. If it is needed, it contains polymers like lignin, suberin, cutin and cutin are present in that or added to that cell wall also. Function of cell wall are to support and to protect the cell by preventing entry of excess water in the cell. So इसका function क्या है? It gives support to the cell and it protects the cell by preventing the entry of excess water in the cell. So excess water जो है वो cell के अंदर ना जाए. It is a function of, so it prevents the entering of excess water in the cell. So cell wall which is present in plant cell but it is absent in the animal cell, and it is elastic and strong around the cell membrane. It is made up of cellulose and pectin but it contains some of the polymers like lignin, suberin, cutin. So what is the function of cell wall? Cell wall gives support to the cell and it protects the cell by preventing entry of excess water in the cell. So this is about the cell wall. Next component is plasma membrane or cell membrane. Cell membrane को ही plasma membrane बोलते हैं. So it is a thin, fragile and elastic covering that separates the cell component from outer environment. So it is very thin, fragile and elastic covering. So it is a layer and it separates the cell components from outer environment. So यहाँ पे कैसे रहता है कि सेल वॉल रहता है, उसके अंदर सेल मेम्ब्रेन रहता है एंड यहाँ पे सब कंपोनेंट्स रहता है. सो इट separates this component from the outer environment. Outer environment को टच ना करे ऐसा it gives a protection. Structure of plasma membrane. So this is the structure of cell wall and it contains the plasma membrane also. So this is the plasma membrane. So this layer is called as plasma membrane. So here And this is the structure of here, this is the structure of this is entire is cell wall, and in that it contains plasma membrane. So structure of plasma membrane, protein molecules are embedded in two layer of phospholipids. So it is made up of two layers of phospholipid. यहाँ पे two layer रहते हैं, एक नीचे एक ऊपर. So plasma membrane is said to be a selectively permeable membrane as it allows some substance to enter the cell while preventing other substance. So plasma membrane is called as selectively permeable membrane, means it gives permission to the selective things or selective substances only. So कुछ चीज़ के लिए allow करते हैं enter करने के लिए, कुछ चीज़ को वो रोक के रखता है. So it makes a work as a watch, like watchman or protective जो रहता है ना वैसे. So guard, it is like guard. So particular word it is like guard. प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए जो गार्ड्स रहते हैं, कुछ लोगों को ही अंदर बेचते हैं, लाइक. सो इट गिव्स अ परमिशन टू ओनली सम सब्सटेंस लाइक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर, ऑक्सीजन, etc. Due to this property, useful molecules of water, salt, and oxygen enter the cell and carbon dioxide exit the cell. So because of this property, it gives permission to enter the cell, that is water, salt and oxygen, and it gives permission to exit the cell, that is carbon dioxide. इस प्रॉपर्टी की वजह से सिर्फ वाटर, सॉल्ट एंड ऑक्सीजन एंटर कर सकते हैं एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एग्जिट कर सकते हैं. If any changes occur outside the cell, the cellular environment does not change due to plasma membrane. This condition is called as homeostasis. So whatever changes occur outside the cell, so there is no changes in. अगर कोई भी चेंजेस आउटसाइड द सेल हुआ तो भी सेल के अंदर चेंजेस नहीं होगा बिकॉज ऑफ दिस प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. It do not give any permission to that changes in that cell. So this condition is called as homeostasis. So this is called as plasma membrane. So plasma membrane is made up of two layers of phospholipids, and it is called as permeable, selectively permeable membrane because it allows some substance to enter the cell and exit the cell. So only water, salt and oxygen can enter the cell and carbon dioxide exit the cell. So this is about the cell membrane or plasma membrane. So this is the structure of plasma membrane. It contains lipid layer, two layers. So दो lipid layer रहते हैं, एक ऊपर and एक नीचे. And it contains protein and carbohydrate chain. So how the substance travel inside the cell and it comes outside the cell. हमें पता है कि सेल मेम्ब्रेन कुछ सब्सटेंस को अंदर लेते हैं एंड एग्जिट करने के लिए देता है. देन हाउ दिस एक्टिविटीज टेक्स प्लेस. Activities that consume cellular energy. So one is two type. One is endocytosis, another one is exocytosis. Endocytosis means intake and exocytosis means exit. So to gulp or engulf food and other substance from outer environment. So endocytosis means it is a process of intake the food and other substance from outer environment. Exocytosis means to excrete waste material out of the cell. Cell के अंदर जो भी waste material है उसको बाहर निकालना, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सोसाइटोसिस. सो इनटेक करना एंडोसाइटोसिस एंड एग्जिट करना एक्सोसाइटोसिस. सो इनटेक द फूड एंड अदर सब्सटेंस फ्रॉम आउटर एनवायरनमेंट टू एक्सक्रीट waste material out of the cell is called as exocytosis. So here process those that don't consume cellular energy. So one is diffusion, another one is osmosis. For the endocytosis and exocytosis, it contains cellular energy and और दो work है उसके लिए cellular energy की ज़रूरत नहीं है. One is diffusion, another one is osmosis. So diffusion means entry or exit of small molecules like oxygen and कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो डिफ्यूजन में क्या होता है, या तो ऑक्सीजन एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का एंट्री होता है, अदरवाइज एग्जिट. सो व्हाट इज ऑस्मोसिस? Osmosis is the traveling of water from a part with more water to a part with less water. अगर oxygen and carbon dioxide it is enter or exit, then it is called as diffusion. अगर water enter and exit कर रहा है, then it is called as osmosis. So here osmosis means it is a traveling of water from higher level to lower level, or more water to the part with the less water. So through selective permeable membrane is osmosis, and it is a physical process with three possibilities. One is hypertonic, another one is isotonic, third one is hypotonic. One is hypertonic, another one is isotonic, and third one is hypotonic. So what is this three possibilities like hypertonic, isotonic and hypotonic? All the three processes occur in plant cell as well as animal cell, दोनों में होता है. So what is hypertonic? Hypertonic means अगर सेल के अंदर मैक्सिमम वाटर हो and outer environment में it contains less water, then the water, maximum water goes to the outer environment. Next, hypotonic. अगर आउटर एनवायरनमेंट में ज़्यादा वाटर हो एंड सेल के अंदर कम वाटर हो, देन वाटर एंटर द सेल. इफ outer environment as well as the cell both contain same amount of water, then there is no change or there is no exchange of water, then it is called as isotonic. So first one is hypotonic, means if cell contains maximum water and environment contains less water, then the water from cell goes towards the or exit from the cell. The water is exit from the cell. If it contains less water and environment contains high water, then the water enters the cell is called as hypotonic, and environment as well as cell both contain same amount of water, then there is no exchange of water is called as isotonic. So ye hypertonic, this is isotonic, and this is hypotonic in plant cell, and here hypertonic, isotonic and hypotonic in animal cell. So same process in plant cell as well as animal cell. So this is about the osmosis. So here water is traveling from higher part to or less more water part to less water part. So that is called as osmosis, and it contains three types. One is hypertonic, hypertonic and isotonic. I already explained about isotonic, hypertonic and hypotonic. So isotonic solution means medium outside and inside the cell has same proportion of water, and water does not go in or out. अगर दोनों तरफ same water है, then there is no exchange of water. What is hypotonic solution? The cell has less water than outside medium, so water enters the cell. This is called as endomosis or hypotonic solution. For example, if resins are kept in water, after some time they swell and become turgid. अगर जो रेसिन जो ड्राई ग्रेप्स जो रहता है ना, ड्राई ग्रेप ड्राई फ्रूट्स में रहता है रेसिन्स, उसको अगर पानी में डाल के रखेंगे थोड़ी देर के बाद देखेंगे तो क्या होगा, वो बल्ज हुआ रहेगा. सो वाई इट इज़ बिकम स्वेल और बल्ज, बिकॉज वो वाटर को एब्जॉर्ब किया रहता है. सो the water from the outside it enters to the resins, so that is called as hypotonic solution. Next, hypertonic solution. The cell has more water than the outside medium, so water comes out of the cell. For example, if fruit pieces are kept in thick saturated sugar solution, the water from the fruit pieces enter the sugar solution so that the fruit shrink after a while. If plant cell or animal cell is kept in hypertonic solution, water comes out of the cell by the process of exosmosis, and there is contraction of cytoplasm. This is called as plasmolysis. So here what happens, the water, if it is present inside the cell is maximum, then it comes outside. अगर हम लोग मैंगो पिकल बनाने के लिए मैंगो को एक डब्बे में डाल के उसमें बहुत सारा सॉल्ट डालेंगे तो थोड़े दिन के बाद क्या होता है, द वाटर इनसाइड दैट मैंगो इज कम्स आउटसाइड एंड बिकम्स वेरी श्रिंक हुआ रहता है. वाई? बिकॉज ऑफ दिस हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन. सो दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड आल्सो कॉल्ड एज exosmosis, or this is called as plasmolysis. So water which is from the cell comes out of the cell and cytoplasm start to shrink, or contraction is called as plasmolysis. So these are the three type of osmosis. One is isotonic, another one is hypotonic. Hypotonic is also called as endomosis, and hypertonic it is also called as exomosis. So this is the three type of osmosis. Next component is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a fluid between plasma membrane and nucleus. So nucleus and plasma membrane के बीच में जो fluid रहता है, that is called as cytoplasm. So it is a fluid between plasma membrane and nucleus. It is a moving, sticky substance. Many cell organelles are suspended in cytoplasm. So the remaining cell organelles like mitochondria, Golgi complex, all are suspended in cytoplasm. So cytoplasm के अंदर रहता है. Cytoplasm is a medium for cellular chemical reaction. The part of the cytoplasm other than organelles is the cytosol. So, except the cell organelles, the remaining cytoplasm is called as cytosol. Cytosol store vital substances like amino acid, glucose, vitamins or vitamins, etc. In animal cells, cytoplasm is more granular and dense, while in plant cell. It is thin and mostly pushed to the periphery due to the large central vacuole. So it is made up of it is consist of amino acids and glucose and vitamins. So animal cell में जो cytoplasm है वो more granular है and it is very dense. So thick रहता है. And in the plant cell it is very thin and it is pushed toward the periphery, मीन्स साइड के लिए पुश किया रहता है बिकॉज ऑफ द लार्ज सेंट्रल वैक्यूल. सो प्लांट सेल में बीच में बड़ा सा गैप है, उसके वजह से दिस साइटोप्लाज्म उसको पुश करता है. दैट सेंट्रल वैक्यूल पुश दैट साइटोप्लाज्म एंड इट ऑल द साइटोप्लाज्म गोज इन दिस साइड्स और periphery of the cell. So this is about the cytoplasm. Next, cell organelles. An organelle is a specialized subunit having specific function within the cell. So which is present within the cell and it contains specific function. So they are organs of the cell. That's why it is called as cell organelles. Each organelle has its own lipoprotein membrane except nucleus and chloroplast. So the remaining cell organelles, it contains its own lipoprotein membrane except nucleus and chloroplast, जिसको own lipoprotein membrane नहीं रहता है. All other organelle can be seen only with electron microscope. So this cell organelles like mitochondria हो या Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, whatever it may be, we can see only through the electron microscope. So first cell organelles, that is nucleus. When observed under electronic microscope, nucleus, we can see nucleus covered by double layered membrane with small pores. So it consists of double layer, and the layer which consists of small pores. That pores are called as nuclear pores. These pores allow the passage of material in and out of the nucleus. So कोई भी substance न्यूक्लियस के अंदर जाना है तो वो पास करने के लिए हेल्प करता है. दिस pores that is called as nuclear pore. Nucleus has one round nucleolus and a network of chromatin fibers. So inside the nucleus, it contains nucleolus, this purple color, and it contains chromatin fiber, which is presented like a thread-like structure or fibers. Chromatin fibers are thin thread-like structure which condense to form short, thick chromosome at the time of cell division. So actually it is present in the form of thin fiber like structure that is called as chromatin. जब cell division होता है तब this thin chromatin fibers become condensed and it becomes short and thick chromosome. So it comes in the form of like this. So ऐसा एक form में आ जाता है, that is called as chromosome. So functional segment and chromosomes are called as genes. So this chromosomes का जो functional segment है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Genes. So what is the function of nucleus? So it controls all metabolic activities of the cell and also the cell division. So it controls all the metabolic activities of the cell. Cell का सब जो activities है उसको control करता है, as well as it helps for the cell division. It is involved in transmission of hereditary character from parent to offspring. जो हमारा पेरेंट का कैरेक्टर है वो बच्चों को भी आता है ना, इट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ दिस nucleolus. So here it contains the chromosome or chromatin fiber because of that, or the functional segment of the chromosome is called as gene. So gene के through जो हमारा पेरेंट का कैरेक्टर है वो हमें आ जाता है. So this is the function of nucleus. So nucleus function is to control all the metabolic activities of the cell and cell division, and it involves the transmission of hereditary character from parent to offspring. So this is about the nucleus. Next one is endoplasmic reticulum or ER. So endoplasmic reticulum we can call it as ER. The organelle which conducts various substances inside the cell is called as endoplasmic reticulum. So organelle which conducts various substance inside the cell. So has a net like structure. देखो ऐसा net like structure रहता है जैसे कि हम लोग भूल भुलैया में जाते हैं ना वैसे. So it contains a net like structure, consists of interconnected miniature tubes and sheet filled with fluid. यहाँ पे ट्यूब जैसा शीट जैसा रहता है and inside that it contains fluid. ER is connected to nucleolus from inside and plasma membrane from outside. So इसका जो entire है, so ये जो connection का inside it contains to attached to the nucleus and outer layer it is attached to the plasma membrane. Rough ER has ribosome granules on its outer surface. जो outer surface में it consists of ribosome granules. So what is the function of ER? It is the framework that support the cell. So it helps to support the cell and conduction of protein. So protein conduction के लिए which is helpful endoplasmic reticulum. Toxins that have entered the body through food, air and water are made water soluble by ER and then flushed out of the body. जो भी हम लोग फूड खाते हैं और एयर इंटेक करते हैं और वाटर इंटेक करते हैं उसमें अगर कोई भी टॉक्सिन या पॉइजन हो उसको वाटर सॉल्युबल में कन्वर्ट करके उसको हमारे बॉडी से फ्लश आउट करना किसका काम है? दैट इज एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम. So it has a net-like structure and it consists of the fluids. Every sheet is filled with the fluid and this is connected nucleus to the inside and plasma membrane to the outside. The rough ER has ribosome granules and the function of this ER is supporting cell, conduction of protein and make the flush out or toxin converts into water soluble and flush out from the body. So this is about the two cell organelle. One is nucleus, another one is endoplasmic reticulum. So the remaining cell organelles we are going to learn, that is Golgi complex and lysosomes, mitochondria in our next video.